On Power Plant Engineering, we'll assist you to define and analyze the features of various plant systems and major components with all basic concepts included. Let's begin with taking short introduction on Power Plant Engineering. Power and energy both are important in terms of achieving wellness in a country or extending the standard of living. Why is it so? Since when it comes to energy, then electrical energy has its significant role in accomplishing domestic needs, whether it is heating in winter or cooling in summer. Also, in industrial sectors, in agricultural production, transportation, human convenience, and so on and so forth. Today, modern life is too much bound or dependent on electricity. From watch to car, all are electrically charged. Hence, electricity becomes the major parameter of measuring economic development of a particular country. Like in India, say in the year 2019 to 20, the average electrical energy consumption for per person per year, that is average electrical energy per capita, was 1181 kilowatt hour, whereas of all over the world, it was about 2674 kilowatt hour, which is approximately twice than that of India. Thus, there is an intense need arises to boost up the speed of electricity production along with finding efficient ways for producing power. Now, power, defined as rate of flow of energy, is usually produced in the form of mechanical or electrical through machines and equipments called power plants. Example of power plant are steam or thermal power plant, nuclear power plant, gas turbine power plant, hydroelectric power plant, geothermal power plant, etc. These all power plants are usually constructed or designed to convert raw form of energy into mechanical or mostly into electrical energy. At the center of nearly all power stations is a generator, which is a rotating machine that converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Most power stations in the world burn non-conventional source of energy. Thermal power plants generate more than 80% of the total electricity produced in the world. Fossil fuels are the energy sources and steam is the working agent in thermal power plant. Gas turbine plants are often used as peaking units. They run for short period in a day to overcome peak load demands. Thermal, nuclear, and geothermal power plants work with steam as a working fluid and have many similarities in their cycle and structure. That means they are similar in cycle and structure. Hydroelectric power stations are prominent for their history, that is, electricity was first supplied to the public of New York State back in the year 1881 by hydroelectric generating station which was built on Niagara Falls. And geothermal power plants can be built only in certain type of geographical locations. We will come to this later on in upcoming videos where I will discuss about every single power plant in detail. Now question also arises that why do we generate electricity from most of our power plants and what are those advantages by which electricity is preferred so much among other forms of energy. Now reasons are simple because it is easy to use, produce, consume and transport over long distances. Losses during transmission are minimum. It can be generated centrally in bulk. It can be easily subdivided or distributed at the desired points. It can be adapted easily and efficiently to domestic and mechanical work. Other reasons are also there, like through flexible wires, electric power can be easily taken to any corner of building. Cheaper than other, easy to convert into other forms of energy. Electric driving neither produces noise nor produces pollution or smoke. There is something that I want to add in context of everyday increasing demand of electrical energy. The International Energy Agency IEA estimates that business and private household will need around 60% more energy by 2030 than they do today. There is a saying that more and more people needing more and more energy. That means as the world population is set to increase, requirement of electricity is increasing as well. Hence, growing energy demand is also leading to uncomfort situation due to increase in pollution as well as the depletion of conventional energy sources. And somewhere, high cost of energy is also becoming major issue of discomfort. One should understand that evolution of energy must not go towards devolution, since our development and rapid use of conventional sources may also become a major cause of destruction in many ways, like soil erosion, floods, salutation, rapid destruction of our forest, floral, and wildlife resources. To meet these challenges, one way is to analyze growing energy demand and to develop non-polluting energy conversion system as second step. Other ways are also there, like emphasis should be given on reduction of energy consumption by fundamental changes in the process. In this field, explorations needs to be done, like R134A is non-pollutant refrigerant, which is imperative to use in power plant system. Thank you for your time.